Okay, welcome to today's Friday live session. My name is Vanita Ikera. I am a full time physiotherapist working in Northwest Ontario in a small town called Fort Francis. And I am a wife, a mom, a 5-year-old daughter, and I also work as a digital entrepreneur part time as Plan B. I kind of memorized this phrase because I come every time. So today's topic that I thought of discussing with you is, um, how to switch from having an employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. I know I discussed this in my Wednesday 5 Point Digital series where I shared with you the differences between an employee mindset and an entrepreneur mindset. So today I thought of doing a follow up live discussing how to make that switch. And since I'm both a full time employee and an entrepreneur, I thought I will be in the right position to share my views with you. So let's dive into it. And I should make an apologies because I kind of always do the live just in the same position. You might be bored with this same boring background. I have no choice. Maybe this is the place where I feel a little bit more comfortable because this is the place where I work and this is the place where I just finished off my report writing and I thought, okay, let's complete my live session and that's it. All I so right now I'm just worrying about being consistent. So please bear with me about my background. Okay, so where should I start? So the first thing to make that switch is the most important thing is to have the willingness to make a change, willingness to make a switch. You know, I happen to talk to one of my friend or one of my colleagues at my workplace, and he mentioned one thing. I can't remember what I was talking to him, but he mentioned one thing, one sentence like he likes to be comfortable in his comfort zone. So if you are one such person and you're comfortable being in your comfort zone, then this live session might not be applicable for you. So, because you need to be able to push through your comfort zone in order to be an entrepreneur. Like, just like now, being a physiotherapist and now being a digital entrepreneur alongside, it's two different entities. So, being a digital entrepreneur, you might have to do live videos, you might have to talk to people, all right? So, that takes a little it pushes you a little bit out from your comfort level, and if you are willing to do that, then there you go, you are heading to the first step of being an entrepreneur. So secondly, uh, be willing to be your own leader and your own servant, because as an employee you rely on your employer. You rely Now I am an employee, while working as a physio I rely on my employer. But as an entrepreneur, I have to be my own leader. So, which, in other words, you should be willing to learn and work hard and be dedicated, be consistent to learn and grow personally, professionally, and socially, right? Be willing to learn and rely on yourself to advance forward. So, that is the next point that. That is required to be an entrepreneur. You might have to take some hard decisions on that. So, third one is, as I have mentioned in my one of my previous videos, like create a plan. So, you need to create a roadmap to reach to your destination. Which, in other words, uh, being an entrepreneur, if you obviously we might not have much knowledge about if you are coming from a different profession just like me. So learn from the people around you, learn from successful people around you, but I won't suggest you to follow their path because each individual's journey is different. Their success journey might not be the same for you. So you should be ready to, or we should be ready to adjust our roadmap, adjust our route as needed to reach your destination. Just focus on your final destination. Just pick the path that works for you, right? So create that plan and move forward. Next point is never get attached too much to your failures, rejections, mistakes, or even success. Because we don't become an entrepreneur overnight. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work, right? So on your path to become a successful entrepreneur, you might have to face rejections. Uh, Not everyone will be pleased with your decisions. Not everyone will support you. Some might think you're scam. Some might even ignore you or reject you, not even pay attention to you. So don't get cling to that rejections, and don't get cling to your failures either. It happened. It happened. Just take those failures as a learning experience, so you can step forward towards your success. And mistakes, don't let that happen twice. It's okay to happen once or twice. Don't let that repeat. Don't let that be repeated. Even your success, once you succeed, once you see success in your endeavor, don't get too attached with that success, because with success, the motivation level goes down. So don't let your motivation level go down. Just focus on that final destination. Just think about your why you wanted to be an entrepreneur. Just think about the final destination. So don't get too much attached to these above said factors of failures, mistakes, rejections, or success, right? The next thing I wanted to share with you is understand your fear and weakness, you know, and try to overcome it. Right now, my hands are cold. Even this I have mentioned in my one of my previous live videos. Whatever is your fright and flight symptoms, don't let that show up on your face. It's totally fine to be scared. It's totally fine to be afraid of what you're doing, but don't let that overcome what you want to achieve. So have that I can do it feeling on top of your fear. You know, just give it a go. It's okay to be afraid, but understand your weakness, understand your fear. Do the things that you're afraid of repeatedly, repeatedly, until you become more comfortable with that fear and it no longer stays as a fear factor. Um, Last thing is, I would say, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, which means if you diligently want to be an entrepreneur, if you diligently want to do something in your life and want to be successful entrepreneur, then invest in yourself. Be willing to learn and grow personally, professionally, socially, um, in order to achieve the final goal that you need, right? So I think these are the factors that we all need to make a switch from having an employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. I hope that added some value to your daily life. So until I see you on my next live, as always, live your life, love your life, and keep smiling whatever happens in your life. I'll see what I can come up on my next live session. Until then, bye bye and God bless.